Hello students, today we are going to discuss about class 10 science. In physics, light refraction, in chemistry, chemical reactions and equations, in that from oxidation and reduction to rancidity. In biology, life processes, respiration. Question number 1. A beam of light is incident through the holes on side A and emerges out of the holes on the other face of the box as shown in figure. Which of the following could be inside the box? Option A, concave lens. Option B, rectangular glass slab. Option C, prism. Option D, convex lens. Solution. Option D, convex lens. Parallel beam of light after refraction from convex lens will meet at a point called principal focus.
Question number 2. Which of the following statements are true about respiration? 1. During inhalation, ribs move inward and diaphragm is raised. 2. In the alveoli, exchange of gases takes place. That is, oxygen from alveolar air diffuses into blood and carbon dioxide from blood into alveolar air. 3. Hemoglobin has greater affinity for carbon dioxide than oxygen. 4. Alveoli increase surface area for exchange of gases. The correct answer is option D, 2 and 4. Because during inhalation, ribs move outward and diaphragm is lowered. This allows air to enter in the lungs. So the given statement 1 is incorrect. Oxygen from the inhaled air in the alveoli diffuses into blood in the surrounding capillaries. Carbon dioxide, a waste product, diffuses from the blood in the capillaries into the alveoli, where it is exhaled out of the body. So the given statement 2 is true. Hemoglobin has a high affinity for oxygen, which allows it to bind and transport oxygen from the lungs to tissues. Hemoglobin binding to carbon dioxide is influenced by factors like pH, carbon dioxide, partial pressure, and the presence of other molecules. So, the given statement 3 is false. Alveoli have a large collective surface area which facilitates gas exchange. So, the given statement 4 is right. Question number 3. When air is blown from mouth into the test tube containing lime water, the lime water turns milky due to the presence of dash. Option A, oxygen. Option B, carbon dioxide. Option C, nitrogen. Option D, water vapor. The answer is option B, carbon dioxide. Because the carbon dioxide from the exhaled breath dissolves in the lime water, the carbon dioxide reacts with calcium hydroxide to form calcium carbonate, which causes the water to turn milky.
For questions 4 and 5, an assertion A and a reason R are given. Choose the correct option from the following for both the questions. Option A. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation for A. Option B. Both A and R are true and R is not the correct explanation for A. Option C. A is true but R is false. Option D. A is false but R is true. Assertion. Iron particles get coated with reddish brown powder when left in the open atmosphere. Reason. Iron is attacked by substances around it such as air, moisture, acids, etc. The solution is option A. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation for A. Iron particles get coated with reddish brown powder when left in the open atmosphere because iron reacts with oxygen and moisture present in the atmosphere and forms a reddish brown layer on iron, which is called rust. Iron articles get rusted or corroded. This is called rusting of iron.
Question number 5. Assertion. Alveoli contain an extensive network of blood vessels. Reason. Alveoli is the site where exchange of gases occurs. Option A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation for A. B. Both A and R are true, and R is not the correct explanation for A. C. A is true, but R is false. Option D. A is false, but R is true. The correct answer is option A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation for A. Because the alveoli of lungs are richly supplied with blood. Alveoli are the sites where exchange of gases occurs between blood and the atmosphere. The alveoli increase the surface area for this exchange of gases and hence have an extensive network of blood vessels to maximize efficiently.
Question number 6. State the laws of refraction of light. Solution. The incident ray, the refracted ray, and the normal to the interface of two transparent media at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. The ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is constant for the light of a given color and for the given pair of media. This law is also known as Snell's law of refraction. If I is the angle of incidence and R is the angle of refraction, then sin I by sin R is equal to constant. This constant value is called the refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first.
Question 7. Identify the substance oxidized, substance reduced, oxidizing agent, and reducing agent. MnO2 reacts with HCl to give MnCl2 plus H2O plus Cl2. The solution is substance oxidized HCl, substance reduced MnO2. If a substance loses hydrogen or gains oxygen during the reaction, it is oxidized. Here, HCl is oxidized to chlorine. There is a loss of hydrogen. If a substance loses oxygen or gains hydrogen during the reaction, it is reduced. Here, MnO2 is reduced to MnCl2. There is a loss of oxygen. Oxidizing agent is MnO2, reducing agent is HCl. Substances which is oxidized are good reducing agent and substances which are reduced are good oxidizing agent.
Question number 8A. Why do the walls of trachea not collapse when there is less air in it? Because trachea does not collapse even when there is no air in it, because it is supported by rings of soft bones called cartilage. Question number 8B. Explain how the air we breathe in gets cleaned while passing through the nasal passage. When air passes through the nasal passage, the dust particles and other impurities present in it are trapped by nasal hair and mucus, so that clean air goes into the lungs.
Question number 9a. A lens forms an erect and the diminished image of an object when the object is placed at its focal point. Name the lens and draw a ray diagram to show the image formation. Solution. The image formed is erect and diminished, so the lens is concave lens. The ray diagram depicting the object placed between principal focus and the optic center produces virtual erect diminished image. Question number 9b. A convex lens forms a real and inverted image of a needle at a distance of 50 cm from it. Where is the needle placed in front of the convex lens if the image is equal to the size of the object? The refractive index of diamond is 2.42. What is the meaning of this statement? Solution. Given V is equal to plus 50 centimeter, as it forms a real image, V is positive. Since the image is real and size of the image is equal to the size of object, magnification M is equal to minus 1. Using the formula M is equal to V by U is equal to minus 1. On substitution, U value can be calculated as minus 50 centimeter, or as the image is formed at the 2f, which is equal to 50 centimeter. 2f is equal to 50 centimeter, then f is equal to 25 centimeter. Using formula 1 by u is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by f, and on substitution, u value can be obtained as u is equal to minus 50 centimeter. The refractive index of diamond is 2.42. It means that the speed of light in diamond will reduce by a factor 2.42 compared to its speed in air.
Question 10. A. Oil and fat containing food items are flushed with nitrogen gas. Why? Solution is oil and fat containing food items are usually flushed with nitrogen gas because atmospheric oxygen can oxidize the food item, which may cause change in color and taste, that is rancid. B. Copper powder is taken in a china dish and heated over a burner. First, name the product formed and state its color. Second, write the chemical equation for the reaction involved. Solution is, when copper is heated in presence of oxygen, the oxygen is added to copper and copper oxide is formed. Copper is oxidized to copper oxide, so the brown color of copper is changed to black color. The chemical equation is 2Cu plus O2 gives 2CuO.
Question number 11. Illustrate the anaerobic pathways of breakdown of glucose in living organisms. In cytoplasm, glucose 6 carbon molecule is converted into pyruvate 3 carbon molecule. In the presence of oxygen in mitochondria, pyruvate is converted into carbon dioxide, water, energy. In the absence of oxygen in our muscle cells, pyruvate is converted into lactic acid, 3 carbon molecule, and energy. Thank you, children. Thanks for watching.